Hey guys, thanks for joining this presentation. We're gonna talk about how you can earn in the video gaming world, which many people have been trying to do for a long time. But up until now, only a few people have been able to do this. But with the MMO Cashout, the opportunity to earn is now a reality for everyone. My name is Michael. I'm 18 and I hold a village in the MMO. We also have Elizabeth Evans here today with us. Welcome, Elizabeth. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and MMO Cashout?
For sure. Thanks for having me on the call, Michael. Right, as Michael said, my name is Elizabeth Evans. I've been a video gaming addict for over 30 years. I'm a marketer and hold a village as well in the MMO Cashout Kingdom. So, why don't we start with what MMO Cashout stands for?
All right.
Okay, so MMO stands for Massively Multiplayer Online. Cashout, of course, pretty easy for this one, right? Stands for money. So unless you've been sleepwalking through life for the last 30 years, you know a little something about video games with names like Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, WoW, World of Warcraft, Tank, Call of Duty, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and that's just to name a few of the popular ones.
Yeah, like she said, that's only a few of the thousands of video games being played today. I mean, if you look at MMO Cashout's gaming site, there's almost 2,000 games listed there alone.
For sure. And MMO Cashout's actually leading a historic change. The movement's being enjoyed by people all over the world. Everything's changing in the video gaming world, and you can be a part of this multi-billion-dollar industry now. The only thing you have to do is spread the word. We've got everything in place. We've got perfect timing, a product with the largest global appeal, backed by an experienced and successful team.
Yeah, but let's step back a bit to the beginning of the video gaming industry. Many people don't realize that it started way back in 1940 with the first video game being displayed at the World's Fair.
For sure. Right. The first known computer game was actually released back in 1950, although most people remember Pong, right, which was actually the first video arcade game in 1972 as the first video game.
Yeah, I don't remember Pong at all because that's way way too old for me.
Might be a tad old, yes.
A
It's
tad
okay.
old, yeah. But I'd say,
Advantage of being 18.
yeah, I'd say that's probably what most people remember as the beginning of gaming. But look at how far the industry has come since then.
Absolutely. Look at the next progression that occurred in the 1980s with dial-up service. There was a number of variety of games used for proof of concept by hardware manufacturers and software programmers.
Yeah, but don't forget all the handheld devices. Most people would think of Game Boy, the DS, the PSP, but my mom was telling me back in like 1978, there's this little thing called Merlin, and it was one of the earliest and most popular handheld games, selling like 5 million units during its initial run, as well as one of the most long-lived, remaining popular throughout the 1980s.
For
It's
sure.
just
It
this
was a
little
cute
thing.
little handheld.
Yeah. But look at how far the internet has also brought the gaming experience.
Absolutely, right? The 1990s had a new round of action and interest for us gamers. For the first time ever, we could interact with our friends online and play games with graphics together, right? Neverwinter Nights, released back in 91, was actually the most successful MMO game for like the next 6 years. Now, you'll notice the one point these video games have in common is the growth they experienced with the development of the World Wide Web. A lot of the video games today are developed for groups or MMO, right? Massively multiplayer online, where we get together, create guilds, clans, or similar groups to improve our rankings, enhance our skills, and extend our social reach.
Yeah, extend that social reach to like 2.5 billion gamers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's an ex enormous expanding market that we're targeting.
For sure, for sure. That's like 1/3 of the planet's population,
Yeah,
right?
one third of the planet that we're just like, hey, what's up? Some colleges and universities around the globe have now started offering scholarships for video gaming too. It's pretty cool. I
For
participated in
sure.
one. in one like a year ago.
Did you really? What game
Yeah,
did the college choose? And of course, I know everybody on the call wants to know how'd you do?
they chose a game called League of Legends, and my team placed second in the tournament.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. The US also started ranking esports professionals as, or wait,
Sport gamers as
esports.
professional athletes?
Yeah, yeah,
I heard that.
that was
I was actually
completely
really impressed
backwards.
with that.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
For
Um,
sure.
the game that we played, it was League of Legends, and their creator is Riot Games, and they held a
Mhm.
tournament, their like season 3 World Championship. They held it at the Staples Center, and they sold out that center in under an hour when they did it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's pretty cool,
yeah,
right?
that's
It's
pretty cool.
definitely gaining popularity, that's for sure, right? And it's no longer something that is just for, right, the young crowd, right? 29% of video gamers are actually over the age of 50, right? Look at me, I'm 42, right? Granted, not over the age of 50, but I'm 42. I've been playing for, right, like three-quarters of my life,
Yeah,
right? And the average player is actually 30 plus years of age and has been playing for over 12 years, right? You've probably been playing for at least that long, even though you're only 18.
I bet, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
probably,
probably at least that long, right?
probably.
And finally, right, women over 18 years are one of our market's fastest growing demographics, right? For the longest time, it was a boy thing, right? We used to get
Yeah,
harassed about being girl gamers, right?
it's good to see them getting involved though, and not just like
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know, doing makeup or something. I don't know what girls do. I don't.
Well, then look at what the mobile devices have done for the gaming industry, right? 92% of all smartphone and tablet owners play video games once a week. 45% of them play daily, right?
Yeah, I probably play daily.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some
probably.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I may not play on my cell all that often, like probably a couple times a week, but I've got my laptop, right? I'm in my
Mhm.
games all the time, right? And like industry forecasts that by 2016, which is only next year,
Next
one
year.
third of all international mobile video gaming earnings are going to come from tablets.
It's pretty crazy. That's a lot of money coming
For
from what?
sure. From cell phones and tablets, for sure, right? Well,
Yeah.
look at like Apple's App Store, right? Has about 200,000 paid game apps currently. Android, of course, has a similar number, and those are just the paid games,
Yeah. Like there's
right?
so many more free games that they probably have.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And gaming is spreading the world over, right? 62% of Argentina's online population plays video games. 62% of their online population,
That's
right?
pretty that's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot actually. Holy.
70% of the online population in Turkey plays games. 54% of Poland's online community, right? ComScore's got some amazing stats that way, right? And
Yeah.
it's just awesome to see how our industry is growing.
Yeah.
One last stat, just for amusement value, right? 34% of gamers have actually reported this. I'm not quite sure that I would have admitted this publicly, but hey, that's okay. But they've reported that they've actually been playing video games on their mobile device while sitting on the toilet.
Uh-huh. So
I suppose better than reading comics, maybe? I'm not
yeah,
sure.
or like a newspaper, but do you know where to report that? I may or may not have to report something
apparently,
later on.
apparently, ComScore is the place
Apparently
to
comms.
go.
Well, we
Keeping
could talk.
track of those kinds of stats for you.
Yeah, I gotta contribute, you know?
Oh, for
Gotta help
sure.
out the world.
For
Well, we could talk
sure.
about games all day since we're both gamers, but let's talk about MMO Cashout a little bit. To
Oh,
me,
sure, since that's why we're here.
yeah, instead of talking about toilet facts.
Hmm.
To me, it's like a game, and in games I have to level up, and I can do the same in MMO Cash Out. Like, I started as a squatter myself, and I got my game store, and I saw the potential with MMO Cash Out, and needed to be at least peasant level in order to be able to share this opportunity with my friends because Oh my God, they kept bugging me, dude. They're like, "Yo, I see you dropping a lot of money, dude. What's going on?" They're
Well,
just like,
yeah.
"Yeah, wait, what gamer doesn't want to learn how to do that?"
Well, for sure, right? It's certainly, right, a large part of the reason why I'm involved is, right, I actually get to play my games and call it market research or networking or, right? Um, but, right, MMO Cashout helps people make money by teaching them how to spread the word, right? And here's how that works. They've created a brand new video game marketing platform, right? Your gaming store to start, which rewards members for their connections. Plain and simple. People can join only through invitation from an existing villager, right? That could be you,
Mhm.
spreading the word. You can get a huge head start by being one of the first to send out invitations to MMO Cashout.
Hey, can you also explain to our viewers how they can earn money with Cash Out? Gosh.
Great question. I'm sure they'd love to hear that. So let me explain how you can earn a substantial income as a villager in MMO Cashout. First off, you can earn from building your kingdom. You can also earn from the activity of your kindred, and your kindred are the people that you invited into your kingdom. You can promote your own online store loaded with video games like Michael started at. And there's so much more to come. We've got tournaments, cryptocurrency, beta testing games, new game development. There's going to be a marketplace so gamers can find all their gaming gear without having to dig through baby stuff and appliances and
Strollers and
all of the rest of the junk, right? And that's just
farming
to name a few.
equipment.
Farming, well, farming, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
was
live
like,
in a
I don't
slightly
think
less rural area, but okay.
I was like, I don't think I need a plow. I'm not.
No, you were probably looking for a video card or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was looking for. I was like,
There you
you want
go.
to plow through some videos or I'm also pretty excited about being able to rank up and earn the monthly car bonus and vacation bonus. Like, ah,
Well, can you
nice.
imagine, right? Like, forget earning a trophy that you can set on your shelf, right? Or earning money. Money's good,
Yeah,
but, right? Imagine being able to drive the car of your choice, right? Within reason, but
yeah,
being able, right? Drive the car of your choice out to meet with your friends.
yeah. You
Talk
just
about
be
a
like, dude,
cool
nice
bonus.
car. You feel like, yeah, it's free, dude.
Yeah, right? My company pays for it. All I got to
Yeah,
do is play games and spread the word, right?
that'd be so nice.
For
Um,
sure.
Earlier I mentioned I started as a squatter and that I could rank up, like we do in games pretty much. Would you like to explain the different ranks?
Sure. There's actually a few different levels you can come in at right now, starting at peasant for $10 a month, right? We definitely try to keep this affordable. Squire for only $50 a month, or our top paying position, royal, for only $99 a month. Like I said, we try to keep this affordable, right? Now, at every level, you get access to your personal game store and receive a commission from items sold in your store. Now, right now, during pre-launch, you can choose to rise up to any of those three levels. After we launch, you're only going to be able to come in as a peasant for $10 a month. And then there's going to be qualifications you're going to have to meet in order to rise up to squire and above.
As Elizabeth pointed out, we are in pre-launch and in the team building phase, but there are other ranks higher than Royal.
Absolutely, right? However, you must be at the royal level to start. Qualification for those levels, they are totally qualification based. There's no additional money involved. Your tax stays $99 a month. And based on which qualifications you meet, there's four additional levels. You've got soldier, warrior, knight, and knight of the round table. Now, folks, if you'd like more information about these ranks and the potential to earn over $10,000 from the fast track and leader bonuses, get back with the person that sent you to this call or to your liege lord. They'll have that information for you.
Can you explain to our listeners, or not explain, can you give them an example of the money they can earn in their kingdom as a royal?
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, folks, remember, right, that this is only an example. Your income is going to be based solely on your efforts, all right? But having said that, this is a relatively small slice of what your kingdom could be. So let's say you've got 3,000 villages owned by peasants. You'll earn a tax of $1,350 a month, and 3,000 villages owned by squires. You're going to earn a tax of $4,500 a month on them. Now let's throw in another 3,000 villages owned by royals for fun, right? You'll earn a tax from that of $10,500 a month. You see why you want people coming in as royals. Now
Hmm.
your earnings, if you add all that up, are $16,350 per month in this example.
Yeah, and
And
that's
remember, yeah, it's
go
only
ahead.
9,000 people, right? The
Yeah, it's
market
only
we're targeting,
9,000 people of the what,
right?
2.5 billion gamers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right.
Hmm.
But it all starts with you. And not a year or two from now, not after 50 million people or 100 million have joined, right? You found out about it now. Somebody invited you to this presentation. Hey, Michael, how many times have you heard this? If I was only in the right place at the right time, I could have been rich.
I've heard it a few times, but I'm only 18.
Yeah, but even at 18, you're hearing it, right?
Yeah, even at 18.
By introducing the MMO Cashout platform to the world, you have the opportunity to earn by spreading the word and not have to say that. Or you're likely to hear this in a few months. Have you heard about MMO Cashout? I joined a couple of months ago and I am making all kinds of money playing games with my friends. Oops. How bad would you feel?
Oh, that'd be poopy. Be
Tell me
really
about
poopy.
it. Tell me about it.
So, so now is the time to get involved. At MMO Cashout, we know what is going to happen when we start the public invitation phase and open the invites to the 2.5 billion gamers, and that's only the gamers, not even the marketers. It
Yep.
will go viral right away, especially when parents realize that this may give them more time with their kids. Because my mom and I game together and work this business together. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, for sure. Right? Gives you guys something to something to meet on
Yeah,
rather than butt
and
heads on.
yeah. Isn't this the first time your husband has been interested in your business?
Actually, it is, right? I've had my own business for cheapers almost 10 years now, I suppose. And while he's always been very, very supportive, right? If this is what I want to do, he's all for it. He's
Hmm.
never been interested in actually getting involved in it. And a couple of months after I got into MMO Cashout, right? Because I get in right at the beginning,
Yeah.
I was chatting with somebody, spreading the word. And he turned around from playing his game, because of course he and I game together.
Hmm.
And he says to me, he says, you know, maybe I should get an account. And it just floored me. I'm like, what? He's like, well, it's making money gaming, right? Like, don't I want to do this? And I'm like, hell yeah. Okay,
Like,
sure, not a
yeah,
problem.
not a
Right?
problem.
So he's now writing blog posts. He's getting involved in taking screenshots for banners. He's like, it's awesome, right?
Yeah.
And gives us right something else that we can work on as a couple, brings us closer together, right?
Hmm.
Just like you and your mom.
Yeah. It's nice.
It is. It's awesome. Now, folks, you really should consider yourself privileged to hear about this first. You definitely want to be in place and ready to spread the word to all your gaming and marketing connections. Now is the time to take action. Like I said earlier, we have everything in place. We've got perfect timing. We've got a product with the largest global appeal. Remember, 2.5 billion gamers and growing,
Hmm.
backed by an experienced and successful team. And we're here to help you. We're here to teach you. So don't wait for millions more to join ahead of you in MMO Cashout. Secure your position today by contacting the person that invited you to this presentation and ask them how you can start your own MMO Cashout kingdom. Get in on the excitement, get in on the money, or the dungeon may be your next stop. And trust me, folks, in this particular instance, the loot isn't in the dungeon.
No loot here, boys. And with
Mm.
that, we would like to thank you for joining this presentation and happy rampaging.
Have a great day, folks.